Well, moving on, Valentine's Day is just tomorrow, and businesses will be making some money as people go out of their way to show love to friends and family. But times have changed, and people are having to think twice about how and what they spend on during these challenging times. So what is the anticipation in the hospitality sector? I'm joined on Zoom by President of the Ghana Hotels Association, Dr. Edward Akanyamike Jr., and Harrison Mate, who is CEO of 1115 Restaurant here in Accra. Good afternoon to you both. I'll start with you, Dr. Akanyamike Jr. How are things shaping up? What is the anticipation amongst hoteliers?
Thank you, Darrell, and good afternoon to your viewers and listeners. Well, traditionally, the Valentine's Day is one of the biggest times after Christmas and, of course, the Easter period as well. So most of the hotels prepare towards it. I must say, though, that this year in particular, it's been on a rather low key. We are yet to know exactly why. We can suggest some reasons, but we are not very sure. But the tempo has been quite low, so we are looking to see what happens tomorrow. Because usually the D-Day itself is where you get to see the actual numbers. And also bear in mind that this is falling on a weekday, a bit of the week for that matter. So it's also possible that some may shift the celebration itself to the weekend. So the hotels are prepared. Some of them have put out special packages for lunch, brunch, and then dinner tomorrow, hoping that our cherished clients will take advantage of that.
Yeah, Harrison, I feel Valentine's Day is subdued this year. I don't see the bars I usually see during this time of the year. And Dr. Akanyamike alluded to that a while ago. I may be wrong, but how upbeat are you about tomorrow as a restaurant operator?
Thank you, Darrell, and good afternoon to you and your cherished listeners. So we are actually also not really anything special for Valentine's Day this year. In the past, we've had special Valentine's Day events. We partner with other events organizers to put on special events, but for some reason, sales have been a bit slow this January and February, so we actually thought it wise not to do any special package. However, to our customers that usually buy from us, we told them that if they walk in on Valentine's Day, there's a special package of chocolates for them, but we haven't invested in any kind of event this year. Things have been a bit slow this year, actually. Things have been really, really slow in terms of small purchases and all that. So there is no special event from our side as 1115. However, I think other restaurants have put up a few acts here and there. The challenge with having an event, if you're a restaurant, is that if you don't charge extra on the meals that you sell on the day of the event, you probably not run at a loss because you are going to bring in a live band, which if you're going to pay from the food you sell, it will cost you a bit more a day of celebration. So if you put all these things together, for me, as someone who has been I'm better off not having a special event and just hoping that my customers will come in on a day and buy all the regular menu, and we can also show some love to them.
It looks like your hopes are not high as the day approaches. I want to bring in Dr. Akanyamike Jr. I know we have complained several times about the tough economic situation. It seems to be the chorus every year. Harrison just talked about how slow things are this year. But just how tough is it for the industry at this Val's Day season compared to previous years? What has changed?
Well, it's difficult to tell because, before Christmas, for the Christmas season, I did indicate that business had improved quite a lot in the build-up to Christmas and then into the new year as well. But you see, the point is that we serve the public. We serve our clients. So when our clients have less disposable income, we feel it in the industry as well. And don't forget that January itself comes with a lot of expenses, school fees included, and people are adjusting to the expenses made during the Christmas. Okay, course, with all these issues about taxes here and there, I'm sure everybody is positioning themselves to be sure that they're not run over with the taxes that seems to be coming to a state. So all those things could be a reason why the key is quite low. But like I said, tomorrow is the D-Day, and we may also receive some surprises here and there. Because during the Val's Day, you receive a lot of walk-ins. Not the usual regular customer, but walk-ins where people go out for events and then they decide to go and spend the evening or night in hotels. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, well, we are just being optimistic here, hoping that people make choices overnight on how to spend their Val's Day. Harrison, people are going to be making choices on what to spend their monies on, how to spend their monies. It means businesses have to innovate to get consumers attracted to their products. So I know you are not doing so much, but how are you innovating as a restaurant operator? It is expensive to eat out these days, you know that.
It's actually expensive to even produce because, most of the things we use, those that are locally produced, some are seasonal. So it becomes vegetables, some are very seasonal. Those that are imported, once inflation sets in, prices become stable, so a few things have their prices going up nowadays. So all these plays a role in what we do. But now we are resorting more to social media, see how we can get people. So if we have people sharing their experiences that they have from us, and we're hoping that will invite other people to come. We are also doing some direct phone calls, so there are customers that we are playing. We kind of be operation at estate. So we are hoping that a lot of people don't want to go out there, celebrate, want to spend the night. That is what we are waiting for. We have a monthly activity that we do where we have a live band session. So we are also encouraging our customers that, things might be bought now, but by the end of the month, you will have received some money in your account. So probably you can still celebrate Val's Day at the end of the month.
Well, it's a whole month's affair, isn't it? Dr. Akanyamike Jr., any compromises hoteliers are making so it's a win-win situation for the business and for patrons?
Oh, certainly. During such occasions, the hotels come up with very juicy packages, and I'm sure a lot of our hotels will resort to that. And of course, they've been on the marketing spree to get a lot of their clients to patronize the activities. And don't forget, like my brother said earlier on, I see it more as a week-long celebration starting from tomorrow into the weekend. So there's a lot on offer, and we will appeal to our patrons to pass by the hotels, have some good time, and then let's sleep over some of our worries.
Harrison,
I'll give you the last word.
I'll also say that the economy is tough, but then we still need to, give some comfort to ourselves. So we are encouraging everybody to go out there, show love, grab a chocolate, and also if you're buying in this, don't forget to call your restaurant.
Okay, so operators in the hospitality sector, appealing to you to pamper yourself at this month of love, February. You're watching the Marketplace. Thank you, guys. Dr. Akanyamike Jr., who is president of the Ghana Hotels Association, also Harrison Mati, CEO of 1115. Grateful for your time this afternoon. You're watching.